Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Crystal Vision 1111. Let's get right into your love reading to see what's going on with your person. Please remember this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what resonates for you and your situation and let the rest go. I know now what I've lost. Your person, through this time apart, has realized so many things about you and about this connection. It took them losing you, walking away from you, to have that full understanding of their love for you. Being apart has caused them to understand that this connection with you is something that is so very special to them. They know that they shouldn't have walked away from the situation, but at the time, it was the only thing they could do. However, during the time of separation, they've had this breakthrough and this deeper understanding because their heart has broken, because they miss you and they long for you and they want to get this connection back. They understand what they've lost. They've had this epiphany, this full reckoning of, oh my God, I really understand that I've lost you. And they know that they need to do something to repair it, to fix it, to get you back. Because losing you, they now see, was the hardest thing that they've ever been through in their life. I ran because I couldn't face my shadows. Your person had to look at the true nature of who they really were at that time through the reflection that you gave them. And for many of you, your person didn't like what they saw. Not that you were reflecting this negative stuff back to your person, but they could understand that their actions and their behaviors weren't high vibration actions. They know that they needed to do things differently. They ran from that. They didn't run from you. They didn't run from your love. They ran from having to look at these things within them that needed work, that needed healing. Doing shadow work is really hard. It is an intense process. Your person is having to do that. They ran from doing that. But the interesting thing is, although they ran from doing this shadow work and facing this darker side of themselves, during this time of separation that you're apart from each other, they are working on facing their shadows. They have to, because they realize what they've lost. If they weren't facing these shadows head on right now, they wouldn't have this understanding of knowing what they've lost by walking away from you. And for some of you, perhaps your person is even going through a dark night of the soul. And the only way to go through a dark night of the soul is to actually go through it. But on the other side is the light. Your person is coming into the light for their own spiritual awakening and growth. I have a wounded inner child that I need to nurture just now. Yeah, see, your person has been dragging around so much heartache and heartbreak, a wounded inner child since they were small. Perhaps their parents didn't give them the love they needed or express or show emotions to your person when they were small. Regardless of what your situation is for your person, they have a wounded inner child. This is part of the shadows that they're having to face. They have to heal that inner child with love, self-love, positive self-care, to raise the vibration of that inner child that they are trying to heal and nurture at the moment. As your person works through this stuff with this wounded inner child, they will work through their shadows, through their dark night of the soul, whatever your person is going through, to be able to let this go, to release it once and for all to the universe, because this inner child is no longer serving them for the direction that your person wants to take in their life. And that is to come to this place of reconciliation with you. I just can't forgive myself. Your person is having such a hard time looking at their actions and their behaviors, for how they treated you, for the things they said, for having those low vibration behaviors and energies. Facing their shadows is causing them to understand the damage that they did to this connection and to you personally, how they hurt you, how they made you cry, how they broke your heart. Your person is reflecting a lot upon this, even though they say they ran from their shadows. They are, in truth, facing those shadows head on, because they recognize they have this wounded inner child that has been part of their psyche for so many years. For many of you watching today, this person has had a wounded inner child, perhaps for most of their life. So they understand that their behaviors and their actions with you were caused by the fact that they didn't heal this earlier in their lives. They know they have to heal it, release it, and let it go. And as they do this inner work and practice positive self-love for themselves and self-care, they will be able to understand why they acted this way, work through this stuff, and forgive themselves. And then also ask you to forgive them. They have so much remorse and guilt for their actions and behaviors with you. They know they should have done better. They know that they should have treated you with so much more love, compassion, and understanding. And if this is the realizations that they're having during the time that you're in separation with each other, then that is part of their personal growth journey. That's a result of this connection with you. You have been the catalyst for that growth for your person. And in a way, your person sees you as a blessing for being that catalyst for their transformation that they're going through. But your person is healing these wounds that they have had for so long, carrying that wound in their heart for so many years, and finally letting it go once and for all. This is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is such an excellent card for a relationship reading, guys. It tells us your person has a lot of love for you. Cups are all about emotion. They're about love. They're about their feelings. Your person has deep love for you. And they may not have shared that with you when the two of you were together, but they feel it. They realize what they've lost by letting you go. Perhaps this time apart is what's caused them to really feel and experience the fullness of this unconditional love that's here from you towards them. But also, this Ten of Cups tells us your person is healing this inner child that needs so much love and so much nurturing through their positive self-care, self-reflection, inner work, meditation, whatever your person is doing. Because they want to be able to be fully engaged in this heart-open relationship with you. No more closing their heart because of that wounded inner child. Your person wants to be fully present in this relationship with you. This is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of transition. It tells us your person is leaving a very troubled, turbulent past behind and moving to the place where they can walk into the light. This card very much, for me, resembles the dark night of the soul. If you look at this, all of this is very dark and cloudy, but they're moving into this light. The brightness of the sun comes out and shines on your person again. They are transitioning from this wounded inner child to this place of happiness, self-acceptance, and self-love, being able to love themselves, giving themselves the love that they didn't get when they were children. This will allow them to be a better partner for you, being able to share their love for you verbally, through their words, backing it up with their actions, to where you won't question what's going on in your person's heart, because they will tell you themselves. The Six of Swords is also a card of technology. So it tells us that your person is going to communicate with you. Technology such as phone, mobile phone, internet, some sort of virtual message coming from your person. So expect to hear something from your person coming up here, guys, because this card tells us your person is going to initiate communication with you. This is the Hermit. The Hermit is very much your person at the moment. They are in this place of self-reflection and self-evaluation, healing this inner child, doing what they need to do to find their own sense of happiness and stability for themselves. It doesn't mean they're going to always be in this place of disconnect from you, but it does tell us that they are in that self-imposed isolation at the moment. They are using this time to examine their actions and behaviors with you, understanding that they need to do better by you, for you, and with you. It's what's caused them to have the realization of what they've lost. Spending time by themselves, self-reflection, doing inner work, and healing, nurturing that wounded inner child that your person is learning how to love. This is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the ruler of the emotional realm. This tells us your person will be successful in healing the things that they are working towards, letting this stuff go once and for all, kicking it out of their life, and being able to embrace the light and come into this connection with you. The Queen of Cups tells us as well that your person sees you as someone who is very nurturing, loving, supportive, giving, and caring. But with this Queen of Cups and Ten of Cups being on opposite sides of this reading, it tells us your person is growing to the place where they can open their heart and share that love with you. Your person ran from their shadows, but they also ran from their feelings because of this wounded inner child. As your person heals and releases this stuff that's keeping them stuck, they won't need to hide their feelings anymore. They will be able to tell you the depth of their love for you. They won't need to hide behind a brick wall that they've been hiding their heart behind since they were small. Your person is going to show you the depth of their love for you through their words and through their actions. And with this Queen of Cups being here, it tells us your person recognizes through losing you that from a long-term partner perspective, you are the ideal mate for them. I'm suffering because of my mistakes. See, your person, they know, we'll put this over here where it belongs. I just can't forgive myself. They are suffering because of their mistakes. They know that their actions, their words, their behaviors, those low vibrational things that they were doing when they were with you in the past, they know that that was not the right actions, behaviors. They know that they didn't say the right words to you, and they are taking all of that on, and they feel so much guilt for that right now. They're taking ownership of the problems that they created in this relationship with you. Not blaming you, they're taking responsibility for it. Now, they may have blamed you in the past when the two of you were together through self-sabotaging this connection with you because they have this wounded inner child that's afraid to be loved and afraid to love. But as your person is working through these things and healing and releasing and letting go this stuff, these wounds that they've been dragging around with them for so many years, they have a greater understanding now that their mistakes is what's caused this connection with you to fall apart. They're dealing with their own stuff. They are in a dark place. I do feel for many of you, your person, as I said earlier, could be going through a dark night of the soul. But this light that comes on the other side of that dark night is the place that your person is transitioning to. They are working to that place now. They understand so much more about their actions and behaviors and how it caused so much damage to you and to this connection, but also to themselves because they're suffering. I've been changing myself and my life. Your person is going through a transformation, a transition. They are dealing with what they have to deal with. And it is hard. It's been hard for them. They have had to face those shadows, that dark side of their personality head on. They've had to really work to release these things. They've had to learn how to love themselves and release all the damage that was done to them throughout their life. But they're doing it. They're working through it. And you will see from your person when they return for a reconciliation with you that they have transformed, that they have transitioned and released these things that were keeping this connection with the two of you stuck before. Because they have this deep soul love for you, romantic love, a spiritual love, a passionate love. It's all here in this connection with your person, and they know it. But it's taken them this time alone to really understand that and have a much deeper appreciation for that. I'm working my way back to you. Yes, your person is healing what they need to heal within themselves so they can work their way back to you. This is ultimately the goal of your person. They are healing what needs to heal. They are releasing what needs to go once and for all, kicking those things to the curb that no longer serve them, learning how to nurture their wounded inner child, learning how to forgive themselves, and then asking you for forgiveness. They have had such a greater understanding of what they've lost during this time that you have been in separation from one another. And as they work their way back to you and start communicating with you, you will see them starting to rebuild this relationship with you brick by brick, heart by heart, into this beautiful, loving union that is so very possible here in this connection with you and your person. This is your reading for today, guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone.